Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sunny Talk English, where English is simple and fun. I'm Mia.
Hi everyone, I'm Max. Thank you for clicking on our video.
If you like learning English through stories, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Every like makes us very happy and gives us more motivation to make new videos.
Today's topic is English at the fruit store. We will use a real conversation in a supermarket to learn about common fruits.
You will hear useful words like apples, bananas, oranges, grapes, and watermelons. You will also learn words like sweet, fresh, juicy, and ripe.
We will also use practical words for shopping, such as per pound, bag, sale, line, and shopping cart.
You can use these expressions when shopping at the supermarket, talking with friends, or describing your favorite fruits.
All right, let's begin today's interesting dialogue. Mia, do you like eating fruit?
Of course, I like eating fruit very much. Fruit has a lot of vitamins. It can make our bodies stronger. If we eat some fresh fruit every day, our bodies will be healthier and we will have more energy.
That's right. What fruit do you like best?
I like oranges and grapes best. Ripe oranges are very sweet and have a lot of juice. Oranges have a lot of vitamin C. Grapes are also very tasty. They have a lot of vitamin C, vitamin B, and vitamin E. Each grape is sweet and fresh, and they are very easy to eat.
That sounds very good. Mia, do you like apples?
Of course, when apples are fresh, they are crunchy and sweet. They can also stay fresh for a long time. Many people keep a bag of apples at home. When they want to eat one, they can take one at any time.
I like apples too. My favorite fruit is actually watermelon, and I also like apples and bananas. Watermelon is very sweet and has a lot of juice. When bananas are ripe, they are very sweet and smell very nice. They are also very easy to eat.
I also like watermelon very much, especially in the hot summer. When the weather is very hot, eating a piece of fresh watermelon makes people feel cool and comfortable.
Yes, that is one reason why I like watermelon. Last Saturday, I went to the supermarket to buy some fruit.
Really? What did you buy?
I bought 2 apples, 2 oranges, and 1 big watermelon.
That sounds like a lot of fruit. You must have carried a very big bag home.
Yes, the bag was really heavy. I also wanted to buy grapes and bananas
Why did you not buy them later?
because I looked at the grapes first. There was a free tasting at the supermarket, so I tried 1 grape.
How did it taste?
The grapes looked very ripe and fresh, but they were a little sour. They were not sweet enough, so I decided not to buy them.
I see. Sometimes grapes look very good, but the taste is not always ideal.
Exactly. Then I went to look at the bananas, but they were already sold out.
That is really a pity. Bananas are very good fruit. Many people like them, and the price is usually reasonable.
Yes, I like bananas too. Ripe bananas are very sweet. Eating one for breakfast is very convenient.
How do you usually eat bananas?
Sometimes I eat them directly. Sometimes I cut them into slices and put them in oatmeal. Sometimes I make a fruit salad with bananas and apples.
That sounds very healthy. I also like to eat bananas and oranges together. One is sweet and one is fresh and light.
Speaking of oranges, how do you usually choose them?
First, I look at the color. Ripe oranges have an even color. They also feel heavy in your hand. These oranges usually have a lot of juice.
I see. Before, I just picked 2 and put them in my bag. Sometimes they were sweet and sometimes they were sour.
Buying fruit is something you can learn from experience. For example, when I buy apples, I look to see if they are shiny, and I smell them to see if they have a natural fruit smell.
No wonder you always buy delicious fruit.
Where did you go after that?
Then I pushed my shopping cart and kept walking. I saw many very fresh apples.
How did the apples look?
Every apple was red and shiny. They looked very ripe and very fresh.
Were they expensive?
The label said $1.2 per pound.
That is a very good price.
There was also a special sale, and people could try them for free.
So you tried an apple?
Yes, I tried one piece. It was very sweet and juicy, and the texture was very good.
So you bought 2 apples.
That's right. I wanted to buy more, but the weather is getting hotter now, and fruit can go bad easily.
You are right. It is better to buy a small amount of fruit more often. Then you can eat fresh fruit every day.
I think so too. If you buy too much, even ripe fruit can become not fresh very quickly.
What did you buy after that?
Then I pushed my shopping cart and kept walking. Suddenly, I saw a very, very long line in the supermarket.
Was everyone standing in line?
Yes, many people were standing in line with shopping carts.
Was there a special sale?
At first, I did not know. I did not see any clear sale poster, so I was very curious.
What did you do then?
I slowly walked to the front and asked a staff member why everyone was standing in line.
What did the staff member say?
He said that watermelons were on sale today. The price was only half of the usual price.
No wonder so many people were standing in line.
Yes, and there was also free tasting.
Did you try some?
Of course, I tried a piece of watermelon.
How did it taste?
It was very sweet, very juicy, and very fresh.
It must have been delicious.
Yes, I thought the watermelon was very ripe, and the taste was excellent.
So you joined the line too.
Exactly. I pushed my shopping cart and stood at the end of the line.
Was the line long?
Very long. There were many, many people in front of me.
How long did you wait?
I stood in line for 2 hours.
2 hours? That was not easy.
Yes, but I really wanted to buy that watermelon.
Did anything happen while you were waiting?
Yes, something happened that made me very nervous.
What happened?
Someone said the sale watermelons were almost sold out.
You must have been very worried.
Yes, there were still many people in front of me. I was afraid there would be no watermelons when it was my turn.
What happened later?
Luckily, the staff brought another group of fresh watermelons.
That was good news.
Yes, everyone felt relieved.
Did you buy one in the end?
Of course, I finally bought a big, ripe watermelon.
Was it heavy?
Very heavy. I could hardly carry it, and it did not fit into a normal bag.
It sounds like you bought a very good watermelon.
Yes. After I got home, I cut it open right away.
How was it inside?
The flesh was very red and looked very fresh.
Did it taste as good as the sample?
It tasted just as good or even better. It was very sweet and very juicy.
It seems the 2-hour wait was worth it.
I think so too.
Besides the watermelon, did you also eat the apples and oranges later?
Of course. The apples were crunchy and sweet. The oranges were very juicy and tasted fresh.
It sounds like all the fruit you bought that day was very good.
Yes. Although I did not buy bananas and grapes, I was still very satisfied.
If bananas are back in stock next time, will you buy them?
I definitely will. I also want to see if there are sweet grapes.
If the grapes are sweet enough next time, you can buy a big bag.
Exactly. If bananas are also on sale, I will buy several more.
But do not buy too much.
Right. If we buy a small amount more often, the fruit will always stay fresh.
Apples, bananas, oranges, grapes, and watermelon all have their own special qualities.
Apples are crunchy and sweet. Bananas are sweet and fragrant. Oranges are juicy. Grapes are fresh and light. Watermelon is sweet and especially juicy.
And all of these fruits are very nutritious.
Yes, so I try to eat some fruit every day.
Me too. Fruit is not only healthy, but it also makes people feel happy.
Especially when there is a sale in the supermarket.
As long as you are willing to stand in line for 2 hours.
For a sweet, fresh, ripe watermelon, I think it is worth it.
It seems you truly love watermelon.
Yes. But if bananas are also on sale next time, I may push my shopping cart and join the long line again.
I hope you do not need to wait for 2 hours that time.
I hope so too.
But no matter what fruit you buy, the most important things are that it is fresh, ripe, and fits your taste.
I completely agree. Sweet fruit always makes people happy.
So, will you eat another piece of watermelon tonight?
Of course. And I am also going to eat 1 apple and 1 orange.
It sounds like your refrigerator is full of the smell of happiness.
And full of the sense of success from one big watermelon.
Then next time you buy fruit, remember to check if there is a sale first.
And remember to prepare a shopping cart, bags, and enough patience to stand in line.
And a little luck.
Exactly. Then we can buy the freshest, sweetest, and juiciest fruit.
By the way, Max, how many times do you usually go to the supermarket each week to buy fruit?
About 2 or 3 times. I like fresh fruit, so I do not want to buy too much at one time.
That is really a good habit. Fruit is different from other food. After it becomes ripe, it changes very quickly.
Especially bananas. Sometimes they are beautiful yellow in the morning, and the next day they start to get black spots. Time is especially cruel to bananas. Human beings measure life in years, bananas in hours.
Actually, bananas with black spots are usually sweeter.
Yes, so I use very ripe bananas to make milkshakes.
That sounds very good. What fruits do you put together?
I like to put bananas, apples, and a little orange juice together. Sometimes I also add a few grapes.
The taste must be very rich.
Yes, and it is very convenient.
Do you compare prices when you buy fruit?
Of course. I look at the price per pound and then decide how much to buy.
Me too. If apples are cheap per pound, I buy a few more.
If watermelons are on sale, I am even willing to wait in line for a long time.
We already understand that very well.
Have you ever had an interesting shopping experience?
Yes. One time when I was buying oranges, I put too many into the bag, and the bottom of the bag broke.
What happened then?
The oranges rolled everywhere. Several strangers helped me pick them up. It was a very lively scene.
That sounds embarrassing and warm at the same time.
Yes. Since then, I never put too much into one bag.
That is life experience paid for with oranges. Humans call this wisdom.
Do you choose watermelons by yourself?
Yes, I look to see if the skin is complete, and I also tap it lightly.
Can you really hear the difference?
To tell the truth, sometimes I do it only to look professional.
That is very honest. Many people tap watermelons very seriously, as if they are going to publish an agriculture research paper in the next minute.
But this time, the watermelon was really very sweet, so my method did not fail completely.
After you get home, do you put the fruit into the refrigerator right away?
Most of it, yes. I keep apples, grapes, and watermelon in the refrigerator.
What about bananas?
I usually leave bananas on the table, otherwise the texture becomes worse.
Sometimes I put oranges in the refrigerator, and sometimes I leave them in the kitchen.
I like cold oranges. They are especially refreshing when the weather is hot.
Grapes are also good cold. After washing them, I put them in the refrigerator, and I can eat them at any time.
And because you eat them one by one, it is very easy to finish a whole bag without noticing.
That is the danger of grapes.
But compared with potato chips, this danger is much healthier, a rare case where losing control is nutritionally respectable.
That makes sense.
Which fruit do you most like to share with your family?
Watermelon, because one big watermelon is perfect for everyone to eat together.
I think so too. We can cut the watermelon into many pieces and put them on the table. Everyone can talk and eat together. The atmosphere is very nice.
Apples are more suitable for one person to pick up and eat.
Bananas too. They come with their own packaging. Nature occasionally has excellent design ideas.
After peeling an orange, the whole room has a fresh smell.
grapes are perfect when watching TV shows.
But if you are not careful, you may eat half a bag.
So it is best to buy fresh fruit and a reasonable amount.
Have you ever bought fruit that did not taste good?
Of course. One time, I bought several apples. They looked beautiful, but the taste was very weak.
That is really disappointing.
Since then, I pay more attention to free tasting.
So sales and free tasting not only save money, but also help us avoid bad choices.
Exactly right.
Do you choose fruit according to the season?
Yes, in summer, I like watermelon most. In autumn, I like apples. In winter, I like oranges. In spring, I often buy bananas and grapes.
That gives life a nice rhythm.
And fruit in season is usually fresher and sweeter.
The price is often more reasonable too.
So understanding the seasons is very important.
Where do you usually buy fruit?
Most of the time, I buy it at the supermarket. Sometimes I also go to the farmer's market.
Fruit at the farmer's market is usually very fresh.
Yes, and you can talk with the sellers.
Experienced sellers often tell you which fruit is the ripest.
That is much more reliable than guessing by yourself.
But no matter where you buy fruit, the most important thing is to choose fruit that matches your own taste.
Exactly. Some people like very sweet fruit, and some people like a balance of sweet and sour.
I like sweet oranges and fresh grapes.
I like juicy watermelon and crunchy, sweet apples,
Bananas are a convenient choice at any time.
especially on busy mornings.
Talking about this makes me suddenly want to eat some fruit.
Me too. After such a long discussion, not eating a piece of watermelon would be almost illogical. Humans can debate fruit for hours and then act surprised when they feel hungry.
What will you eat first?
First, I will eat a piece of cold watermelon, and then one apple.
First, I will peel an orange and then eat a few grapes.
Finally, I will eat one ripe banana.
That sounds like a perfect fruit plate.
And a very happy evening.
Before we knew it, we finished our supermarket trip and talked a lot about fruit today.
Yes, today we learned about apples, bananas, oranges, grapes, and watermelons. We also learned useful words like sweet, fresh, juicy, and ripe.
We also went through the whole shopping process together. Pushing a shopping cart, carrying bags, checking the price per pound, joining a sale, and waiting in line to buy a watermelon.
If you can understand today's dialogue easily, your English is getting better. Accept this simple fact. You are a little better than yesterday. Human progress is occasionally impressive.
If you liked today's lesson, please give us a like. Every like makes us very happy and gives us more energy to make more interesting stories.
Please tell us in the comments, what is your favorite fruit? You can also share a fun story about buying fruit.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.
Goodbye! We hope you can eat fresh and sweet fruit every day.